You're watching E.T.N, where we don't do news, we just talk entertainment. Share and subscribe.
Hey guys, welcome to Entertainment Talk Nation. This is Rob. This video, we're going to talk more Godzilla, and I know this is my second video this week, but this was a topic I thought I discussed in a video, and I was looking through more of my recent videos, and I noticed that it wasn't up. I knew I meant to make it a video. A couple of people asked me to discuss it, and the topic was what kind of monster will we get in the second movie. I think I might have touched upon this a little bit when I made the video revolving around the sequel, when they talked about it, when they announced it. But I didn't really get into any details, and a couple of people asked me several times, and even recently. So, in terms of the sequel, in terms of the monsters and what's available, first of all, if they didn't go Toho, if they decided not to go Toho monsters, I think I'd be fine with that. I was very pleased with the Muto monsters. I thought it was very cool, design-wise. I thought the way they acted like animals, they were very similar to Godzilla. Like, they weren't necessarily trying to destroy cities. They were just trying to get to each other, trying to do what they naturally do, which is reproduce. So, I don't mind that approach. That's a realistic approach, which is what Gareth went for. I like them. I like the Muto. However, the chances of getting a Toho monster are probably a lot better now than they were before. And if they go that route, and it seems to me that Mothra is probably going to be the one. If we get a Toho monster, Mothra is going to be the one. I just get this feeling based on the Easter eggs, based on Matt Bornstein's little interview shortly after the movie. I think a woman from IGN, her name is Roth, was on the set last year. Not last year, the year before. Yeah, because it's last year. It's been a year now. And even she said that Mothra seemed to be one of the more popular monsters on set when she spoke to other people. And I remember her saying something along those lines. But either way, Mothra seems to be the one that would be the popular choice. But here's what I think. No matter who they choose, be it Mothra, be it Ghidorah, be it Anguirus, whatever, what I think is going to happen is these monsters are Muto. They're going to be Muto. I think humankind is going to start to realize that what they got in the first movie was just the tip of the iceberg, and that they're Muto all over the world. And I think they've established that theme already. If you remember the little movement they started back last December with the MutoResearch.net and right around the first trailer, there were sinkholes like all over the world, which wasn't really shown in this movie, but they seem to give you an idea that the Muto are a worldwide thing. I think that's what they set up in the first movie in some ways, and I think the universe for this movie has already been established. I also feel that the second movie is really going to kick it into high gear. If they make a second movie, they still have to do well in the box office out overseas, come later, I think sometime this month for Asia, and then July for Japan. So what's going to happen is, if you get your Toho monsters, if you get them, they're going to fall under the Muto tag. I think what happens is, once humanity realizes there's so many of them, they each get their own designation. They each get their own name. So then you'll find them naming these monsters based on their similar attributes to an animal. For example, if they were to put Mothra in, you know that Mothra, their version would probably keep some of the features, look a little different, but if she is to have features of a butterfly or a moth, that's how she'll get her name, you know? And same thing for other monsters. Somebody actually was very hip to tell me this in a comment once, that I guess Ghidorah is Japanese for like a Tiamat or something along those lines. So that could be another name that is given, because Ghidorah, if he was in the movie, would have 3 heads. So that's where I think they would go. I think that's, probably the best way to do it if you want to try and make it real, but also depending on what kind of monsters they choose. Now, for the most part, if they don't go that route, I'm perfectly fine with that. I do have the Awakening book. There are some pretty cool Muto monsters in there. I haven't gotten the Art of Destruction book yet, but from what I've seen, because I've seen images on the Nation, they had some really nice designs. They have a lot of content to build on, so I don't think we should worry whether or not we're gonna get Toho monsters. Because if we don't get Toho monsters, I don't think we're gonna be displeased overall with the outcome. I think what they've established and the universe they created is, I think they're in a good spot. The important thing for, I think, the sequel is to definitely size up the monster action a little bit, tell a better story. And not that the story was bad. I just think, again, I wasn't a fan of how Aaron did it in this movie, but there's definitely room to improve. But I think the foundation is there. I think the foundation is there. It's not a perfect movie. I've said it 100 times, but I think it built a solid foundation, and for that reason, they have a lot of opportunities. They have a lot of opportunities to build on what they've established. And I think that they can hit a home run in the second movie. I really do. I think they have the potential, if they make a second movie, to hit a home run. So as whether or not that's going to happen and when it's going to happen, that's another big issue. Will it be 2017? Is Gareth going to work twofold? I heard that he's not. I heard they're going to wait for him to finish Star Wars. So they're not going to finish Star Wars till at least early 2016. The movie gets released later on that year. So maybe he starts working on the second Godzilla movie in the summer of 2016 for a release date of 2018. Who knows? But anyway, so that's my thoughts on what potential monsters you could see in the sequel. I think traditional created Muto monsters, which is fine because I like what they did, or you'll see modern day versions, modern designed Toho monsters fall under the Muto tag, and they earn their designation in the movie based on their similarities to any other animal, be it mythical or real, and that's how Mothra gets her name. That's how Ghidorah would get his name, so on and so forth. But anyway, guys, so that's it for this video. Just wanted to talk about that a little bit. I thought I made a video surrounding it, and apparently I didn't. So here it is. So that's 2 this week. But anyway, that's it. This is Rob signing off for E.T.N, where we don't do news, we just talk entertainment. Take it easy.
Thank you for watching E.T.N. Don't forget to subscribe and join the Nation Facebook page.